Broadcast. Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Week Ahead. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Sunday, February the 12th, 2012, 4:54 p.m. Eastern. Markets are opening. Dollars relatively down a little bit. We've got Greece vote taking place pretty much now. They're debating it in Parliament. Syria apparently winning the battle for now. Oh, look at that. There's a live feed from inside the Greek Parliament. That's nice. I want to retweet that. But again, I think this it's going to get passed. There are riots in the street. And I think that that's going to be a problem. So even with the good news, I think throughout the course of the night, you're going to have people saying, oh, but there's still problems ahead. You're going to have riots in the street, union strikes for 2 days. I just don't see how, yes, it's going to have an initial surge, but I think you could definitely, it's a sell on the news event. Abso-freaking-lutely. And my bearish move, obviously, I went bullish, bearish. I'm back to bearish again. Again, I see this weekly chart in the S&P, and I see a gorgeous head and shoulders forming. Left shoulder, head, and right shoulder, brouhahaing. My target on this next couple weeks down, maybe it happens next couple of days, is 1,300 on the SPOOs. I think we got to test that 1,300 on the SPOOs. And, of course, Whitney Houston did pass away. Reports is she drowned herself in pills in her bathtub. Very sad. Beautiful voice. Love The Bodyguard. But, and other news I thought was very interesting over the weekend. I think this is also another bullish news. And, if you're a listener of mine, you always got to check with China. So, again, this S&P chart, we saved ourselves a little bit on Friday by rallying a little bit. So we were only down 6 handles. But I'm telling you, we're toppy. If the S&Ps break out, and should we clear through previous week high, 1353 people, if we get above that, you got to run for the hills. Then we're probably going up to 1370. 1360 is one of my other spots. Big level here. And then possibly here. There's 1376. That's the monster double top. That would be something. Well, we could be talking 1450 then, because then you do your extension, you do this line, and then that's like 1460. That would just be unbelievable. There's no justification for it. I don't give a crap what people are saying. There's no justification. There's too much uncertainty out there between Iran saying they're going to come up with something, some new news announcement in the next couple of days regarding their nuclear program. You're selling off here a little bit, people. 5 o'clock is opening. Get ready to sell. Get long the dollar, people. It's a sell in the news event. Absolutely. Aussie. Euro might go a little higher. I went home short over the weekend. I'm not happy. Look at this dollar index on a weekly chart. This looks pretty good. Now, again, we could be setting ourselves up for that 77 spot that I've been talking about on the Dixie dollar index. 77. We could definitely be, listen, that might happen. But again, you got a nice, clean, definable stop. Should we take out 78.40, say goodnight. But so you have an Iran announcement in the next couple of days, right? You got Syria. I mean, what Russia's doing in Syria is unbelievable. I mean, they're really backing Assad. He's killed over 6,000 people. This is not going to be good for relations with the West, clearly. If anything, China's being more helpful. Go figure that. Speaking of China, we did have good news out of China also over the weekend. China telling banks, local banks, to roll over the local province's loans. Remember, this is like their subprime. This is like their Lehman, or all these loans that they don't have on the books to local municipalities in China. And this is one of the reasons why Thanos is short. Is it Thanos or Chanos? I always get it wrong. Chanos. This is why Chanos is short. Because of the massive amounts of loans that are not known by local municipalities in China that are bad. So this week is a big week. We got lots of news coming out also. Lots of good news coming out. We got retail sales, U.S. I believe New Zealand. I think Canada. We get GDP numbers out of Eurozone, French, German, Italian. They're going to fall off a freaking cliff. German GDP, Q on Q, is supposed to go negative. How is the market going to go up when Germany's GDP is going to be freaking negative? No way. We got inflation reports out of London. Inflation's falling off a cliff. U.S., we got retail sales. We got Empire Manufacturing. Big this week. Good numbers. And remember, New Zealand unemployment report was not good. You got retail sales out of them. That's probably going to suck also. Inflation expectations out of Australia. The RBA ratcheted down their inflation expectations. All I see is headwinds. All I freaking see is headwinds this week. Except for, obviously, the good news out of Greece, if you want to call it good news. I mean, give me a break. These idiots in Greece don't get it. They really think they're entitled. They're entitled to this. It's a joke. How are the Greeks entitled to 41 days of vacation? When did they earn that? Philly Fed on Thursday on the U.S., by the way. Thursday, big day. Huge. Unemployment, PPI, housing starts, Bernanke. Big. Friday, we get London retail sales. We get CPI out of Canada and the U.S. Now, PPI has been collapsing. CPI has been relatively hanging in there. And I look at some point for that to catch up. Maybe not this month, but definitely next month. So I just don't see it. And, when you talk about corporate earnings and everything, you look at these earnings, let me tell you something. 60%, only 60% are beating. That's the lowest in 3 years. And outlooks are relatively weak. Cisco outlook, as we said, weak. So I don't get it. Now, again, as far as the Greeks are concerned, can you imagine if they rallied and they national pride, and say, you know what, we're not going to take, we understand we've been borrowing money when we shouldn't have. We understand we've been having too much vacation. We're going to cut our vacation time in half. We're going to work an extra, every Greek is going to work an extra 2 weeks this year. And for 3 years, we're going to work an extra 2 weeks a year. Make it 3. Do you know what that would do? 11 million people working an extra 3 weeks a year? You know how productivity would explode? The Germans would love it. They give them whatever they want. But the Greeks don't get it. They feel entitled. It's a bloody joke. I'm telling you. Which is why it's never going to work until they get kicked out. It's called tough love. Euro coming in here, people. I'm telling you. Aussie coming in. Get long dollars. I don't buy this. It's a sell on the news event. Let's take a look at some of the charts. I'm sorry I, didn't really go through any much. I know. But, Oh, great. Now we're frozen. Oh, there we go. Let's take a look at Euro. Weekly chart. Come on, honey. People, it's a great week to go premium. If you don't know what the hell's going on in the markets, you need me. I'm telling you, we go into a bear market, we're going to print money. We haven't talked about that in a while. I smell printing season coming around the outside. I smell printing. I smell a down market. I smell money. It's coming. Cocky Andrew's coming back, baby. I'm sick of this bull market. It makes me want to throw up. We look at this euro. Break it out to break it down. And again, I'm doing my winter special. 3 months. 400 US dollars. That's it, people. Give me 3 months. And if I'm right about the market, you're going to clean the hell up and learn a lot. Email me, info@globalfxllc.com to find out how. No refunds, no soup for you, no nothing. Don't even ask. I never give refunds. What? I do. If you sign up in one day, you hate it, whatever, fine. But, that's about it. We got a great core of people here. We got a great group, great trading room, lots of interaction. I like some of the additions lately. Cotton Eye Joe's been not around. I'm ready. I'm waiting. Can't wait for Cotton Eye Joe. But Cotton Eye Joe is not a bull song. It's a bear song. But I'm ready. And don't forget Valentine's Day, people. That's on Tuesday. Don't be a bad boy. So, Eurodollar, weekly chart. Certainly, it hit a wall. I thought 33.50 it could hit. I thought maybe this channel line it could hit. But it stalled. Goldman's at what, 139? Listen, we take out 133. We take out this high from last week, 132.95. Gone. Got to get long. Big time breakout. I don't think it's going to get there. Again, all I see is, and everyone's looking at this. Everyone's looking for this big pop. The other problem, too, FXCM is their SSI, and that is skewed. Still, people are very much short the euro. So that scares me. There are certain things that scare me. Big time. And maybe they'll pull a rabbit out of their hat. Something. But all I see, these numbers coming out this week, this is a major week for macroeconomic news. Major. And maybe Euro Swiss could rally more. We got GDP, Japan, France, Germany. Euro Swiss looks like it wants to rally. Held support. There's their line in the sand. The SMB came out and said they're going to still defend 120. That's good. We'll take a look at the Euro Yen. Man, these charts are slow. Oh, boy. Oh, lovely. So we take a look at this dollar yen. But I'm telling you, this market is toast. If it's not this week, it'll be next week. We're coming in. No doubt about it. Interesting. Oh, great. Charts suck. You gotta be kidding. All right, well, see what I can do. Because I got other charts around. Take a look at sterling. There's a 15-minute chart. I don't know if I want to change the scale. I probably shouldn't try and do it, but let's just try. Shouldn't try. Yeah, I knew it. Damn it. All right. Let's see. Another one. All right. Well, this is unfortunately, at least you got the week ahead on the euro. There's an hourly chart on the Australian dollar, and as you see here, it's busted. It's broken. You sell the strength. This baby has broken this whole uptrend channel line. Hey, listen, the S&Ps go to 1,300 and then have a monster bounce. So, again, I'm not necessarily looking for the collapse. 40 handles will take. That'll be a nice sell-off, but that's not still the sell-off I'm looking for. I'm looking for more than that. But for now, I think we're rolling over. I think we could bounce up to 107.40 on the Aussie, and it would still be a short. That's it. We're done. Dollar Canada, love it. People, good spot to be long here. Again, I want long dollars across the board. Love them. This thing broke this whole downtrend channel line of mine. as you can see here. Dollar Canada could not break 99.20. That was a monster freaking spot. I think retail sales are going to suck again in Looney Land. So, once again, I think this Dollar Canada going up. And this Euro Canada looks interesting on the long side. Come on. Look at that one. Look at that. It's frozen. Sucks. I'll tell you this. FX check. Always screws me. Oh, sorry. Excuse my language. Hey, look at that. Came back. All right, Dollar Canada. Weekly chart. Look at that, Ron. You're getting good service today. It held. Bottom line is it held. You look at this double bottom here. It never broke. 99 is huge. Actually, really just chance. Total chance. But this 99 held. You know they're getting cloud tsunamis in Florida? You read about these things? Pretty incredible. Oh, something's coming there. I don't regret it. I'm serious. It's on one of the websites I look at. Cloud tsunamis, and they have pictures of it, too. Crazy, right, Jack? So, where were we? All right, Dollar Yen Weekly. Let's see if it comes up. Look at that. Didn't change. Oh, there we go. Okay. I mean, Dollar Yen does look good, I got to tell you. But GDP coming out, it's going to suck. Risk off. I'll tell you, if that story about Kim Jong-il or Kim Jong-un is true, by the way, he has not shown his face since rumors about his death, his assassination by ninjas, apparently. It's so cool. Ninjas killed the North Korean leader. How freaking cool is that? Manischewitz. It was on Drudge? Okay. I love it. Kiwi, Weekly, Double Top. Hello. Manischewitz. Of course it is. That's the famous Jewish wine. Always. Passover coming up, too. But you take a look at this, and this looks sort of, a little like the stock market, doesn't it? I'm telling you, they're lockstep. Hugh, baby. Lockstep. Look at this kiwi. Stock market. So, I think, the stock market topped out. Bad employment number. Terrible. Really no major news. Bollard's going to be speaking. Remember, he's leaving in September, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Something's up there, though. When I saw the tsunamis, I'm like, I knew it. Finally. Vindication. It's only been a year. I miss it. I've gained 10 pounds since I moved. 10 freaking pounds. I don't fit into my favorite clothes. Sucks. Oh. Hey, I'll tell you, my Knicks are doing really well. That's been kind of cool. Dollar Swiss. They took out my 91.20, and that was it. It held. Yep, the Chinaman. That guy's amazing, huh? Lakers. Last night. I can't believe I'm watching the Knicks again. Pretty much held. Doji, outside candle. Closed unchanged relatively. Looks like it might want to pop up again. Big time. Sterling, weekly. See if we have any news. Still no news. the longer this thing drags out, let me tell you, the worse it's going to look. Sterling, gorgeous looking downtrend channel, please. Gorgeous. Yeah, it broke the uptrend. It broke it, and it was looking like it was going to maybe get up to 63, but nice reversal candle. This is what you look for. Sell. S-E-L-L. Sell. Now, again, we might grind up, maybe. I could be dead wrong. This China news could be huge. S&Ps might gap up huge tonight. Let's see. But, you know, we have clear levels that you got to cry uncle. Clear levels, you got to say I'm out. We did the Aussie already, didn't we? Oh, yeah. Just in time. People, remember, follow me on YouTube. Voice of Forex. Look at this thing. It's still way up. Another one that looks like the stock market, right? I'm telling you. Listen, if we take out last week's highs, you got to get long. Okay? I'll have to reverse and get long, but sell this strength. This is the first down week in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, Ron. 7 weeks. Load the boat. Faith in A. And again, I'm not looking for a collapse. I'm looking for a pullback to 1300 on the S&P. I'm looking for a pullback to 104 in the Aussie. I'm not looking for a meltdown yet. That comes in March. This is the topping formation. February we top out. March we collapse. Flash crash 2.0. Oh, baby. Oh, freaking baby. Sterling yen. Let's take a look. I'm telling you, I'm getting my printing press cleaned. I'm getting new ink, and I'm buying some good paper. Oh, baby. And I'm getting Cotton Eye Joe ready. When do I ever get like this? Maybe I had sex this weekend. First time in a while. I'm just kidding. But anyway, sterling yen, I feel it. That's because I feel it. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I looked at all these numbers coming up this week, and I just say, crap. I see this Europe falling off a cliff, the economy, and I think the Iranian situation's, if he's coming out with news the next day or two, that's got to be bearish. I'll get giddy when I see the whites of their eyes. The whites of the bull's eyes. All right, everyone. Sorry. Gold. Can't forget about gold. I think gold topped out a little bit. Little. And again, email me with any questions. Hey, you want to advertise on my website? Come on. I have this guy that wants to put an ionizer. You guys know about ionized water? I just learned this weekend about ionized water. I had no idea. pH, alkalinity, acidity in your water. Man, this Kagan machine is something else. It's $4,000. But, you got to check it out. Ionized water, it cures people. Problem is, if you drink too much of it and it's too alkaline, then you can't digest your food because it neutralizes your acid in your stomach. But you wash your food in it, and it gets rid of so much pesticides versus regular tap water. It's not even funny. Yeah. Cures heartburn. But it's an MLM, and it's like, oh, God, you're kidding me. You know, restaurants should use it, but their video only has 4 restaurants in it. If it's that great, why only 4 restaurants? And I want a taste test. I want to taste a salad washed with it and a salad washed with tap water. And if that tastes different, I'm in. Really different. Oh, yeah. But anyway. Sorry, I digress. But, yeah, you want to advertise? Come on board. All right, again, you look at this gold, very toppy. Unless we take out 1755. A lot of bullish comments from Bullard on rates. Let me tell you, this Bernanke, I saw it again. Too big to fail. I can't turn it off. Every time it's on TV, I can't turn it off. What's my problem? It's crazy. I love that movie. And I remember where I was. Every time they talk about certain things, I'm like, I know exactly what was going on in the market. It's nuts. All right, everyone. Again, try my freaking product. 1 week free trial. Andrew Spanton. voice of Forex everywhere. The only voice you'll ever need, who truly loves to make you money. Have a good night. Crude looks like it's going up. Bye-bye.